Welcome back, you guys, to part 4, and it is time to play... Where are you? How are you? No, just kidding. Time to play After School the game. As my audio got a little corrupted there a little bit, technical difficulties, so I made a couple changes, and I'm just going to kind of run through what I did real quick with you guys, and then we'll do like a quick little time lapse of me doing it real quick, zip, zip, and then we'll be back to this point. But essentially, we fixed this area over here, the second mudroom to the back playground, and also we added glass, which I think you guys probably would be pretty stoked about. With glass now in all of the windows, and a couple other things. I also made all of the inside walls the same color because we were struggling with that before. I found a sort of a I figured out the reason why we were having trouble. It turns out you can't change the color of an object that you've cut holes out of. But you can, turns out, actually do it. It's just, you have to check this one box. And I'll show that to you right now. And it's called, use part something something complicated. Where is it? Oh, I just saw it. Here it is. Use part color. If you check that, then you can change the color of a object that has had holes cut out of it, essentially. So that's what we did. And yeah, so I'll meet back with you guys back here in a little bit.
next thing I wanted to do was just add like a tree and maybe a picnic bench, and that's the perfect opportunity to show you guys what I was talking about before, where you can type into the thing, and now that my keyboard works, I'll be able to show you what I was talking about. Let's see, I think, yeah, toolbox. Wow, that was lucky. I had no idea it was toolbox. Alright, so we want a tree. So, I actually saw a tree right there. I'm not sure if it's case sensitive. Case sensitive means whether making it lowercase or uppercase matters. This kind of looks like a tree. We're not going to, spend too much time. This tree looks pretty complicated. I think it might actually add a lot of problems. See a tree. We're going to go with a much more simple tree. This is more what we want. Very cool. That's looking good. We'll scale that up because that tree right there is a tad larger. We want to scale it up but keep the proportions, so we can click the constrain button up here. Then when we scale in one direction, it'll scale in all the others. Wow, that tree is way bigger than I thought it would be. We should scale that down. So looking at the shadow. I mean, I kind of think it's cool that there's a shadow, but I think the shadow's a little overwhelming. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Either way, let's scale both of these trees down. Oops. Scale. Next thing we want is a picnic bench. I just thought this would be a fun change from just making walls and blocks. And so you can see, really? Oh yeah, we have to clear that filter. Now we'll see some picnic benches. Let's see, is there one that looks more like our schools? I think this one really looks like it got some downvotes, though. Looks like they all got downvotes. Oh man, I think we're gonna go with this one. This is the one that reminds me most of a sterile school. Okay, let's scale it up. Constrain. Probably doesn't matter. Well, ladies and germs, the time has come. The time has come. I've actually figured out how to get you guys into the game, so you guys can check it out and run around yourselves on your mom's phone and stuff. And so I'll be sending a link out in this part 3, and if you click on the link, you should be able to basically just jump into the game. You might have to download Roblox. Some of you already have Roblox on your tablets and stuff. I think it should work on your tablet by now. It's tricky to find the game when you make a game because the search results are based off of how popular the game is, and when you first make a game, it's completely not popular at all, so it doesn't show up. But you can still send people the link so they can play the game. So I'm gonna get you guys that link so you can run around here too. It's really cool. And otherwise, what we're about to do next is I think I'm about to delete a lot of these gate posts because the game is running a little bit sluggish, and it's really not worth having these posts to have a slower game. So we're gonna do that. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start building the second floor, which is something that I've been hoping to do for a while now. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, guys. So we finished up some of the things we were talking about. We deleted a lot of those posts. We added the floor of the second floor, and we also added the walls. So now the school is coming to life a little bit more. It's starting to have, it's starting to make more sense with the second story. And yeah, so sometimes as you're building, you introduce new problems. So we introduced a new problem by adding this floor, but I think it's not going to be a big deal. We're just going to scale it down this way. So we'll fix that in a minute here. But first I just wanted to run through the school. You notice that as we added the... Oops, looks like we didn't anchor this wall. You notice that as we added the floor above us, everything got dark. So, and it's not quite right. If you look, there's a line of light around the top. But as we add lights and as we cut things out more, it's going to look better. The way Roblox does light, I think, is a little bit strange, but I read that they were changing the way they were going to do light to make it better. So as time goes on, light will start to work more in the Roblox development environment. Cool, let's fix this, and then let's cut out the gym floor. And then that's probably it for this week, you guys. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll